Why do people have different blood types and Rh factors?
The diversity of blood types and Rh factors in people is due to genetic adaptation to different environmental conditions and evolutionary processes. Blood types are determined by a set of antigens on the surface of erythrocytes, the red blood cells that carry oxygen throughout the body. The main blood group system is the ABO system, which includes four main groups A, B, and O. These groups differ in the presence or absence of specific A and B antigens on the surface of the cells. Group A contains the antigen, Group B contains the B antigen, Group A has both antigens, and Group B has one antigen. These antigens are encoded by genes inherited from parents and determine the body's immune response to foreign cells. For example, people with Group O have antibodies against the A and B antigens, making them universal donors, but they can only receive blood of the same group. The Rh factor is another important protein found on the surface of red blood cells. Its presence determines whether the protein is positive or negative. This factor is inherited regardless of blood type and also affects the compatibility of blood during transfusions. About 85% of people have a positive Rh factor, making them the most common blood type. The evolutionary diversity of blood types is associated with adaptation to different pathogens. For example, type O is more resistant to malaria, since the Plasmodium falciparum parasite binds to genes less effectively. At the same time, type O may be associated with an increased tendency to thrombosis, but is better resistant to some bacterial infections. Type B is more common in regions with colder climates, which may be due to metabolic and immune characteristics. The Rh factor also plays an important role in pregnancy. If a mother with a negative Rh factor carries a child with a positive one, her immune system can attack the fetus's red blood cells, causing hemolytic disease of the newborn. This phenomenon has become one of the reasons for the evolutionary pressure on the diversity of Rh factors in the human population. In general, the diversity of blood groups and Rh factors is the result of long-term evolution, adaptation to diseases, and changes in the environment, which ensured the survival and reproduction of various genetic lines of Homo sapiens.
Subscribe, write your opinion, your options for interesting questions. Let's discuss.